Hey everyone, in this episode of Adventures with Dan and Tracie, we are going to do an unboxing of the Hero 9 Black. But before we get started, just want to say that there will be some background noise during this video because one of my neighbors is doing some, sounds like construction, or they're tearing down trees, sounds like they have a wood chipper. Anyway, they've been doing this for about 2 days now, and I really want to make certain that this gets out before the holidays because I know that someone that you know may want to up their game with the Hero GoPro 9. So let's go ahead and get started with the GoPro 9 Hero unboxing. By the way, if you're interested in buying a GoPro Hero 9, go ahead and look for the affiliate link below in our video description or in one of the video comments below. By purchasing through this affiliate link, I do make a small commission of about 5%, but it does not affect the price of the item in any way. So it's a great way to show some support for our channel. So first of all, why did I want to buy the GoPro Hero 9 Black? Well, for many years, I've been using the Hero Session. And the Hero Session is very useful. I mean, I've used it for a lot of things like parasailing.
I had that GoPro too.
Oh, okay.
It took me so long to figure that out since it doesn't have a screen and it only has that one button.
And horseback riding. But there are some limits to it. First of all, if I'm doing some vlogging, there's no way in which I can see what exactly it is I'm capturing on the video. And secondly, the battery is entirely internal. What that means is if the battery ever dies on me in the field, other than hooking the GoPro up to an external battery, I will be completely out of luck. Also, if the internal battery ever dies due to being charged too many times, I will be getting an entirely new GoPro. The new Hero 9 Black solves a lot of those problems. So, I went ahead and bought for myself the special bundle, which includes a bunch of accessories. GoPro was originally saying it cost about $450. They were running a special sale, lowering the price to $350, and then I managed to get a 10% discount coupon. So all told, after taxes, I spent about $321 on this GoPro Hero 9 accessory kit. So let's open up and see what's inside. First thing I noticed, it comes with this beautiful case. Unzipping it. There are a whole bunch of goodies inside. Alright, so this is the GoPro Hero 9 Black. One of the very cool things again about it is it has an actual touchscreen on the back of it. And on the front is another screen. So that way if you are vlogging anything first person, you can see exactly what it is that you are filming. Also, I read that this lens here is detachable. So that could be very, very cool if you ever want to include special lenses with this GoPro. Let's see what else is included in this special accessories kit. There is the GoPro handler. And the handler is pretty cool because if you're doing anything like parasailing or surfing, you can take this with you. And if you lose a GoPro, it's going to go ahead and float. Now remember, GoPros are waterproof up to 33 feet. So if this ends up in water, as long as the battery compartment and memory card compartment are closed, it should not affect the integrity of the GoPro camera. This handler here will float, and when it floats, it'll float upside down. So that way you can find it more easily in the water since the cap of it is bright orange. And for added security, includes a strap here. So that way, let's say you're skydiving, you can wrap the strap around your wrist, tighten it up, and that way you feel more secure about not losing control of the GoPro. So this was one of the things that really excited me about buying this accessory kit. Also included in the kit are 2 batteries. So the batteries for the new GoPro Hero 9 Black are things that you can actually put into the camera. Unlike with the GoPro Hero Session, you are stuck with whatever battery is already inside. In other words, you cannot remove the battery from the GoPro Hero Session. So again, that would be an issue if the internal battery on this device ever died off. With these other batteries, you can bring extras with you, so that way, if in the field one of them dies off, you can pop it out and put another one in. So that can be really, really good and useful when you're out there in the field. Also included is a USB charger and a magnetic clip. I could tell that because right away it was adhering to this surface here. I got a metal table here. So actually it's a little difficult to lift off without one. So the magnetic clip can be really, really useful. So that way you can clip it on something or just use magnetic surface and have the GoPro attached to the top of this. We have 2 thumb screws. The thumb screws are needed in order to attach the GoPro to various items, such as, you know, the handler, or if you have a heady strap or a chesty strap. A heady strap is like a strap that you put over your head, and then you can have the GoPro on it. Or a GoPro riding helmet. That can be very effective too. In fact, I use a GoPro riding helmet whenever we go horseback riding. Also in here, there are various accessory clips. When you have an accessory like the handler here, and then you clip this in just by sliding it in. And then with the GoPro, I'm going to take off the protective plastic here. You lower what's called the fingers, which is used to attach the GoPro to any accessories. You insert the fingers into these slots right here, and then you fit in the thumb screw to secure it in place. There we go. So now, my GoPro is attached to my handler, so that way next time I go, I don't know, parasailing or surfing, I can just take this with me. It's also great if you're doing some snorkeling. Also included in the kit is this adhesive mount, so you just peel off the back, put it on a surface that you wanted to adhere to, let's say the dashboard of your car, and then again you attach the GoPro right onto here using one of the special clamps like this. Another reason why I wanted to upgrade from the Session to the GoPro Hero 9 is that the GoPro Hero 9 can film at 4K. My old GoPro Session I think could only film at 1080 Full HD, and that was fine, but I would like to upgrade to being able to film at 4K. This thing can even film at 5K. So if you have a vlogger in the family, or if you have a techie who would really, really love to have the latest and greatest, it's hard to go wrong with the GoPro Hero 9 Black. It looks really, really cool and offers a lot of very nice features. Also, there are all sorts of mods that you can get from this, like special mods that allow you to attach a microphone, and that way you can add a wind muffler to it. Already, the inbuilt microphone on this will help reduce wind noise, but sometimes it's nice to have that extra modification. You can also get a special light mod for this, so if you do a lot of caving or a lot of outdoor activities at night, the light mod can help you out a great deal. Also included with this accessory kit is a 32GB memory card, so that can be useful to get you started. Also included with the accessories kit is a 1-year subscription to GoPro, and that can be useful if you want to store a lot of your footage on the cloud. Another really, really cool feature of the GoPro Hero 9 is it has special hyper smooth 3.0 stabilization. So that makes me wonder if I even need to get a gimbal. However, remember, if you have the stabilization feature enabled, your footage will be cropped about 10% to account for that correction. So that is just something that you want to be aware of. Another special feature regarding these batteries is that they have 30% more battery life. So that's important because, again, when you're out in the field you want to make certain that these batteries last as long as possible. And if you are filming in a cold environment, batteries typically tend not to last as long. So it's really nice that they've upped the battery life on these GoPro batteries. Overall, I'm very excited that I have the GoPro Hero 9. It's going to really up our YouTube game in terms of capturing footage. We still have a lot of footage that we filmed at 1080 Full HD, which we haven't shared with you yet, but eventually it's going to be all 4K. We're really excited about this. This again will make a great Christmas gift if you have any technophiles in the family, or if you have any vloggers. This can be very useful and very effective. Again, please check out our affiliate link in this video's description and in the comments section below. By buying through the affiliate link, we do make a very small commission. It's only about 5%, but it does not affect the price of the GoPro at all. And by doing that, you also help support our channel. So that way we can continue visiting great places and giving you great footage. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Give this video a huge thumbs up. We would also love to hear any questions or comments that you might have about the GoPro Hero 9 Black. We appreciate your support. And always remember, life is sweet for the bold, so follow us on Adventures with Dan and Tracie.